look at a word problem. The outside temperatures over the course of a day can be modeled as a sinusoidal. Just a note, that doesn't mean you have to write this in terms of sine. It means you're going to write it in terms of sine or cosine. You're told the high temperature of 92 occurs at 4 p.m. and the average temperature is 84. We want to find the temperature at 9 a.m. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a picture of this graph. You're told that the high temperature occurs at 4 p.m. Now, because I want to make the distinction between 4 a.m. and 4 p.m., I'm going to write this in military time. So 4 p.m. plus 12 hours of morning gives me 16, and the temperature there is 92 degrees. Now, because we are told that it is sinusoidal over the course of a day, we know that then the period is going to be 24. This means it's going to repeat every 24 hours. So 16 plus 24 would give me 40 hours, would be 92 degrees again. And we know the graph's going to look something like that. Now, where does the average temperature come into play? That is the midline of your graph. So y equals 84 degrees there. Let's go ahead and write an equation for this graph then. I've got y equals a cosine of 2 pi over b, and then I've got my horizontal shift, and I've got my vertical shift. Okay, so a is your amplitude. That's going to be your high value minus your midline. So you've got y equals 8 there. Cosine of 2 pi over b is your period, and we said that is how often it repeats, and in this case that's 24 hours over the course of a day. Your horizontal shift is for your hill, so you want to shift to your first hill, and the reason for that is because cosine begins on a hill on the y-axis, and then you're going to shift up. That is your midline. So in this case, that is 84. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this into Desmos. We're going to type it in, and we're going to substitute 9 for x. So let's take a look. Now, before we begin, we need to make sure Desmos is in radians. So you're going to click the wrench and make sure radians is selected there at the bottom. Now you can go ahead and type in your equation. Y equals 8 cosine 2 pi, notice Desmos converted it to the pi symbol, divided by 24, and then get out of that denominator with your right arrow, x minus 16, close parentheses, plus 84 for your shift. Now, if you don't see your graph immediately, that's probably because your graph is shifted up 84. So you would need to zoom out a little bit. You'd probably need to move your graph up so you can see it. Now, all I want to do then to get my answer is replace this x here with a 9. And you can tell, Desmos tells me if I round to the nearest degree that I'm going to get 82 degrees there. So I know at 9 a.m. the temperature will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit.